Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Penny, Penny, Penny.
There we are. I don't know what we're doing exactly, but first thing we're doing is turning this dadgum air conditioner down. It is cold under the air conditioned air. Y'all look at that penny for a minute while I do something about this air conditioner. Thing was freezing me out. I'm just taking a break from doing paperwork for a few minutes, so I'm gonna go through some pennies, try to find my mouse, because this thing is a piece of trash. It will not mouse. I can't even get into my comments because the mouse won't go where I need it to go. There it is. Got package total and Ginger Paranormal. Hi, Ginger. I haven't been over on the AAPs or any of them for a while, so I haven't been seeing people like Ginger. I'm just going to sort some pennies right now. Still trying to get these ready to go back to the bank. And there's a 82. Not getting rich this way, that's for sure, but keeps me out of trouble, as my brother says. I'm doing pretty good. I was back in the hospital a couple weeks ago for gallstones. That was a new and exciting experience. Oh, I hope I never have to go through that again, but since I left my gallbladder in, there's a good chance I probably will at some point. But I'm slowly getting stronger. That ear looks normal. Oh no, man, I'd never had them before, Ginger, and I was so sick. Oh my God, and I felt so helpless because there's just nothing you can do really. But fortunately, they either got it to flush out on its own or it dissolved from the medication. But that was 4 days of, I don't ever want to do this again. It was terrible. I've always heard people talk about having kidney stones and gallstones, and I knew they were in pain, but I had no idea until I actually experienced it. Well, they opted not to take mine out because all of my liver enzymes and everything came back perfectly normal. And I have an upcoming surgery next month to put a Watchman implant in my heart, which will help regulate my heartbeat issue I have because of AFib. So they thought if they're going to take the gallbladder out, they would do it after I got that implant, which would make it less likely that I would have any arrhythmias during future surgeries. So that was why they opted to leave mine in. And I haven't had any problems since I got home. So I guess I just had that one stone that decided it wanted to get in my bile duct and just sit there and be annoying. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, what are you going to do? It's there. You can't do much about it. So anyway, so next month I have the thing where I get my Watchman implant, and that's going to get me off the blood thinners and the heart medication and make my life a whole lot better. Because a lot of my problems now, besides the growth I have in my eyeball, but a lot of my problems are because of the AFib. So once we can get that under control, everybody thinks I'm going to be a whole lot better. So I'm going to hope they're right. I never had that problem before until last year, that AFib thing. And man, that's a Lulu. 1 minute you're fine, the next minute your heart's beating 172 beats a minute. Jeez Louise, getting old stinks. It really does. Oh my. Yeah, the Deadbeat Club here. This is just my sit around and do weird things on the computer. There's no real theme or anything. What have I got on my fingers? Oh, that's ink. I have ink on my fingers. Oh my God, a heart attack at 28. I can't even imagine. I was like a really, really healthy person until about 2006. And then I started getting all these really strange autoimmune disorders. And of course, I can't get just one. I got to get all the weirdo ones. I'm a science project, I tell you. I have one doctor calls me her alien patient, and she is not referring to someone that comes across the border. She is convinced I was dropped from outer space because I have all these diseases that are like maybe 8% of people in the whole world get. Like I said, I can't just have one. I got to get the whole set. Collect all four. You know? Oh my God. But I have managed to survive them thus far. So I guess that's a testament to either my general overall stability or I'm just too daggum stubborn to go. I don't know. I still got stuff to do, so I'm not ready to go yet. Well, there was nothing in that roll. I don't have any kids, and that is by choice because I did not want. There's some health issues in my family that I did not think should be passed on, so I opted not to pass them on. And I do have a stepson somewhere. I have not seen him for a long time, and his dad and I are divorced, but I still claim him sometimes when he's not acting a total fool. But Yeah, it was my choice, and I've had a lot of people say, "Well, that's very selfish. You should have given your parents grandchildren." No, I should not pass on hereditary diseases. That's not being a responsible parent. That's being selfish. So I, oops, I opted not to. And my brother also, well, he had one child and then opted not to have any more, but then he adopted one. So, and my sister has two, unfortunately, other than diseases that normal people get, like thyroid problems and eyesight issues. Her kids are amazing. But nonetheless, I don't think anybody should guilt anyone for choosing not to have children, especially if they make that choice in order not to spread or, pass on a disease or more diseases. And as it turns out, I have 11 autoimmune disorders, and I would not wish this on anyone. So that's why I don't have kids, and there's plenty of people that got more than enough kids to make up for me not having any. And there's some out there that probably shouldn't have had any. Just saying. There was some at a place I was shopping last week. That lady should not have children. She has way too many, back to back to back, and she can't keep up with them. And they were just out of control. So I always wonder why. Oops, that went in the wrong bucket. I'll get it later. In case anybody wonders, I'm sorting into 3 different containers. I have what I call the copper hopper. Then I have a container that are 1982s and 1983s. A virtual meeting. All right, Pat. We'll see ya. And the coppers, I just kind of keep track. I don't save my coppers, but I keep track of how much copper is in each box. The 82s and the 83s, I have to go back through and weigh and sort. JFA, hi. Yeah, I know you never wanted children and now you're raising your 10-month-old grandson. Woohoo! But that is a cutie. That is a cutie. I seen that grandson. He a cutie. He funny. So anyway, this box, I think somebody had already been through these. I have only found 4 Wheaties so far. A lot of copper, which makes me think someone dumped their copper. Ooh, close, but no cigar. Oh, and then I have a 4th container off at the side of ones that I just want to check in my album and see if the one that I just found is better than the one I have in my album. I'm always trying to improve the quality of the ones I have kept. So, but yeah, this has been a little bit disappointing. Look at the texture on that. It looks like Lincoln was put in some bubble wrap. Interesting. I guess I should have got my cheat sheet out here. Yeah, I can tell you're having fun when I get on your channel and I see you with the little BB. Little BBs. I like kids. It's not, I didn't not have kids because I didn't like kids. I love kids. If I can play with them and then give them back, that is like the best. You know? But also, I don't know that I would have the patience. My dad was like kind of abusive, and I would never want to be that way to a child. So I put myself in the position where I could. It's just not something I aspired to. So, and now with all of these diseases that have just kept creeping up on me and creeping up on me, I am confident I made the right decision. Because, like I said, I wouldn't want to wish all this doo-doo on anybody. It's awful. And the awful part is because you don't know what causes these diseases, and you don't know what's going to happen with them. You kind of have that constant state of anxiety, whether you want it or not. It just kind of takes up residence in your brain. And of course, autoimmune disorders are aggravated by stress. So it's like you're on the treadmill, you know. You don't know what's causing it, so you're stressing out about why you've got it, and then you are stressing out because you're stressing out. I have some days, and I think that's why I have the AFib. I think a lot of my AFib is stress oriented. Nothing in that roll. That's 2. Yeah, really. That's it. I was never responsible enough to take care of myself, never mind a child. Amen. Oh, that's it right there, girl. You got that one. Yeah, I'm only going to be doing this till my health aide comes back. She's going to run some errands for me. And then when she gets back, I got to do some things. But I'm trying to get these pennies done so I can roll them and take them back to the bank. This money actually goes in my relocation to Michigan fund. I get the pennies, I go through them, then I cash them back in and deposit the ones that are left into that fund. That was close. I got some donations I've got to move into the right account when I go to the bank, and I want to put this in there at the same time. It's a good way for me to save. I'm not going to spend it if it's sitting here in a stack of pennies. And then after I sort those pennies, I put that money in that special account, and it sits there until my apartment becomes ready in Michigan, which better be soon because I need to get treatment. Although I went to the doctor Friday, and he looked at the IgG4 growth in my eye, and he said, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to keep doing it. He said, because more of the swelling has gone down, and your eye has now reseated itself back in the eye socket correctly. There's nothing they can do about the damage to my optic nerve, but just the fact that the inflammation has been going down and my eye is reseating itself a little bit. They're going to try and make me some new glasses now. James, Ella in the house. Yeah, I'm just playing with the pennies again. And then when my aide Sandy comes back, we got some things to do, and then I'm going to work on some things for the farmers market on Thursday. I'm going to try to make that one. It's a short one. And I got to make a couple of chains. Photograph the new critter earrings. So I got some stuff that I can only do when Sandy's here. So while she's out running errands for me, try and get some more pennies done. Like I said, I want to try to get these back to the bank on Friday. So I got to finish them up. Not even finding a Canadian. Not much of anything in here. This is the third roll I've done. Other than some 82s and 83s to look at. We're not getting there. But, well, 95. Some of the 95s have DDOs on the front. But this does not appear to be one of them. But we're always looking for something. Something. I packaged a bunch of beads to sell. I have tons of jewelry making supplies. And I also take old jewelry and deconstruct it and recycle beads and off of those. I don't recycle the ear wires or any of that. I only use new stuff for that. But, you leaving? Alrighty, hit the like on the way out. So anyway, I've been bagging those up. I sanitize them and then I bag them up and I just sell them for like $1 a bag. So a lot of times when you're making jewelry, you only need like 3 or 4 of a certain bead, like you're making a pair of earrings. And you don't want to buy like a $5.99 string of beads to get the 4 beads you want. So I make smaller bags up that people can buy for $1. And I just put them in bags and put a little card on them, put them on a pegboard, and you can pick out what you like. And I have so many of them that I have not used. They've been moved from Florida to Michigan, from Michigan to Georgia, from Georgia to Virginia. I still haven't used them. I'm probably not gonna. I have been online 20 minutes, a little over 20 minutes. There was no advance announcement or anything. When I do the Deadbeat Club, I just pop on. There's not really any notification time involved in that. So, but yeah, I only been on about 15, 20 minutes. And when I do this, a lot of times I don't, the main reason I'm recording is just in case I find some groovy thing jumps out. Like that one time I was going through these offline and there was an Indian head ender on one of the rolls. And so I was really glad I was recording that. But this way I can kind of keep a record of what I find. Whether there's one person watching or 101. It just, because I know a couple times I jumped on, hey, look what I found yesterday. And somebody's like, yeah, I bet you didn't really find that in that roll. I'm like, yeah, I did. Here's the beautiful bean footage. Yep. That's 4 rolls down with nada. Not a zippy doo dah. You guys can tell I feel pretty good today. Way better than usual. I was dragging butt last night. I was trying to be upbeat and all that, but man, about halfway through, I started dragging. But I got an hour in, so we did some gift-aways and duck racing and trivia, currency trivia. Yeah. Oops, that was the wrong bucket. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Don't matter. It don't. And the other thing the doctor told me is I'm going to get some specially custom-made new glasses. They're going to try to zone in on the very best part of my right eye and see what they can do to optimize how I use it, and see if we can get some glasses that are better suited to computer work, because I have to sit in a very awkward position with these. They don't have the distance right at all. So that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. I'll be going to that eye specialist. And we'll see how that works out. I have no further word on the progress on my apartment yet, but if I can get enough money gathered up, I will go ahead and move up there and pay full rent for a while until I can get into where I need to be, because I really do have to get started on this treatment. It cannot be put off indefinitely. It just can't. So, and I don't want to be moving in winter. That is not a good time to be moving in Michigan. I know, I have done it before. It's funny, I found pictures the other day of when I moved out of my little studio apartment into the place that I bought in Flushing. And it was like the end of February and snow on the ground, and I fell and hurt my back, ended up down at the hospital. So I don't really want to be moving into snows. It's not fun. But if I got to, I got to. Because I think what's probably going to end up happening is I'm going to end up getting a little studio or something and putting my stuff in storage until my apartment opens, because I don't want to stay here. Yeah, I didn't think about it. I usually always have a mod, but I forgot that Mikey's taking his final exams today, because I usually always have Mikey. And yeah, I forgot he's on his last 4 days, and he's got final exams. And I'm not going to be on here too long anyway, because like I said, when my aide gets back, we got some things to do. And then I'm going to try to get over to Sir Benji's 2-year anniversary celebration for a few minutes. He started his channel way after mine. He was on my channel hanging out for quite a while before his started. But I've been off and on sick so much that pretty much everybody that used to be on my channel now have their own channels, and they're way out ahead of me. sub-wise, but it's just what happens when you're a sicko like me. So it happens. But anyway, yeah, I forgot I wasn't going to have Mikey this afternoon or this morning or whatever the heck time it is. Yeah, it's just afternoon, so it was still morning when I went on. I just forgot. I forgot. Lots of copper. Not much else. Normal ear. Boy. 5 rolls. I haven't found anything. I'm going to have the 82 show here. Oh, and then I went to do a project this morning. I was going to check some jewelry for gold and silver and stuff. And all my test kit chemicals are expired. So that's going to have to be replaced. It's not that expensive. It's just frustrating. Because it's like, to get the full set of decent chemicals, it's about $25, $30. But when you make jewelry and you dig up jewelry and people give you jewelry, you about have to have a test kit. Like, I order supplies and sometimes I question whether I got what I ordered if I order from a new company. So I will test those. I will test pieces of things I find when I am metal detecting. See if we can get one more roll in here before she comes back. Okay. Oops. That off my screen. Do my job, starting to realize what it takes to be a mod. Yeah, it's I'm a mod on a couple of channels, and one of them, you want to find out what it takes to be a mod. Be a mod on a channel that has like 100,000 people. I am a mod on a channel called Clean the City. It's out of Fort Pierce, Florida. And it's a guy who started a nonprofit organization to help seniors and disabled people and stuff keep their yards mowed so that the city doesn't try to take their properties away from them. And I get in there, the guy's name's Aramis Ponder, and I get in AP's channel, and like I said, there's like 150,000, 200,000 people in there. And there's, at any given time in the stream, there are several hundred people. Honey, it's a whole new experience to be a mod in a channel like that. But I tell you, he's got very few people cause trouble in there. He just, what he does is so awesome. I mean, yeah, we get trolls, we get stuff, but he is the funniest guy, and he does so much good for so many people. I hear Sandy. She's back. Everybody say hi, Sandy. She's back. We're live hunting pennies. And I was killing time waiting for you to come back. So this will be the last roll. I haven't found anything but junk. Did I get any packages?
You got a letter.
I got a letter.
Some
Some kind of something.
from Sir Benji.
Oh, I got a package from Sir Benji. Let's open it. Let's open it online. We're all going to Sir Benji's here in a little bit for his 2-year anniversary. So let's see what I got from the Sir Benji man. Sandy's digging around in my mail bag for it. She goes down to the post office and retrieves my stuff. Look, Sir Benji. Woohoo. Let's see what we got. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. Oh, we got a card. It says, thank you. Oh, open. Come on. Open. I'm excited because I don't remember what oh, this is the one where I won the contest, but I didn't know what I won. So we'll find out. What did I won? I won a silver Roosevelt dime. I thought it was a Rosie, but I wasn't sure because I got in the stream right at the very last second and got entered, and I had missed the announcement of what the prize was, but I won it. God, Benji, got about 900. Oh no, I dropped it. 900 staples in there, and then I just now dropped it down in a bag, so we may never see it again. Oh no, Sir Benji, come back. Oh, where did it go? I know it went down in this bag. Oh, that's not it. There's something else I found down in there, though. That's a Canadian dime. This one is loose, and it has escaped. Well, I guess we'll never know until I empty this whole bag out. Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you, Sir Benji. We'll find it, I promise. Oh, that might be it. I see something way down there. No, that's 2 grubby nickels and 2 grubby pennies that have also fallen down into this same container. This is a container full of office supplies. Oh, well, we lost it. We'll have to dig it out later. Oh, there's a question mark in the Mysterians business card with my name on it. That's because I work with them. Well, I do not know where it went, folks. I'll have to hunt for it later. Einstein Brothers Bagels. I don't think that place is even in existence anymore. No, I don't know where it went, people. I got too excited and I lost it. Well, ain't that the pitch? Well, thank you anyway, Sir Benji. I'll find it. Oh, well. Stuff happens to me like that. Oh, we'll find it. Let's finish this roll of pennies so I can get off of here. Copper. Not a single Wheatie in 6 rolls. This is sad. Sad. There's a greenie. I can't tell if that's a D or an S. I think it's a D. We're going to assume he... Oops. I get carried away with myself. Got a headache coming on now. Oops. That's a Harding. Doug Harding saves those. Yeah, I gotta finish up some packages tonight. Got a lot of stuff go out in the mail on Thursday. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I'm just going to look at the backs of these real quick. See if there's any Wheaties. Because I need to get off of here. I don't see anything. So when I come back on, we'll pick up looking for errors on those, but there's no Wheaties in that roll. So I reckon I'll be going for now. And we may be back on later. I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to try to get on Benji's in about an hour. I think he starts at 1, but I'm not going to be on right at the beginning. So thank everybody for stopping in, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to leave package. I think at 1 o'clock, Sir Benji starts his 2-year anniversary show. So I'm going to try to get over there for that. So y'all might want to go over there. He said he's giving away a lot of stuff. So thanks, everybody. See you there. Bye.